Alright, going into Wailing Caverns. Here we go. Alright. Have a good one, Shadow. Hey, Wizard. I'll have you know, Wizard, this is the second dungeon I'm running on the same character without dying. Don't mind me just skinning the mobs while they're while just pulling more. No biggie.
can stand against the serpent lords.
She doesn't have any loot?
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going, buddy?
Where I finally made it into the dungeon.
Oh my god.
We had...
Holy crap. I have to watch this. Hold
Okay.
on. Hold
Okay.
on. I have to watch you, like, go into the dungeon. I don't believe you.
This is the second dungeon we're running at this point. Remember this. But yeah, we had to replace a couple people for different reasons, and it just every time we got a new person, we had to wait on a new person to get there because it takes fucking forever to get anywhere in this game. So I mean, there's no way to summon them. So in vanilla, the only way to summon someone in vanilla is if you have a warlock, and well, we don't have a warlock, so. Yo, thanks for the resub, buddy.
You're welcome, friend. Can you believe?
You know, that's...
Can you believe?
It's been 34 months.
In 2 months, it'll have been 3 years.
Dude, that's crazy. So, you know what's funny? It's perfect timing, because I'm actually gonna get that money that you just... sub...
I am. Or you are, okay.
Yeah. I'm getting paid on, like, Sunday.
That's cool. Like 54 bucks?
Nah, I think it's gonna be close to 60 or 70. Because you're not the only person who has subbed.
Well, actually, I did gift a sub too.
Yeah, you did gift one, and a couple other people used like their Prime subs and things like that. So I don't know exactly. It won't tell me how much I'm gonna make. Like, it tells me what the where I was at like last month, right, when I didn't make it. But it won't. It doesn't update that number until like it's payout day, basically. So I don't. I'm just guesstimating. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, for a non-WoW, like classic WoW specific player, watching me play through the dungeon is probably boring as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Cause you know, we're not doing any crazy big pulls or anything, you know, cause it's hardcore. So we're just, Yeah, we're pulling 3 to 4 mobs at a time, very slowly. If that, so. I will say, these early dungeons, they're pretty simple. Some, like, the mid-game dungeons and stuff can get pretty spooky, for sure. But this one shouldn't be too bad. This one is quite a lot longer than Dead Mines, though. And it is less linear. There's multiple paths you can go at the start. But, you know, we'll go down all of them eventually. We'll loop back around and go the other way. I like how a WoW song ended up playing on Spotify anyways. This is like the Stormwind music.
I think I've seen you do this one before.
You probably have. I've done this one with Jacob before.
Oh, I've definitely seen you do it with Jacob.
It's funny, I think he was tanking too.
Is there a plugin I can get that just does all of the auto does all the GCT stuff for me?
Well, why would you?
Because I mean, then there would be no game.
Look, okay. Do you see what I'm? Okay, well I'm out of mana right now. But look, at this level, Paladin, literally all I do is I press a seal, any of them. So like right now I'm using Seal of Righteousness. I press that, right? And then I press Judgment. And then I press Seal again. And then I just whack them. I just auto. I don't even, I have this to enable auto attack, this button here. But like, I mean, pressing Judgment also enables it. And, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that literally it would just be a walking game if.
Right. But I'm saying like in Classic, especially on a class like Paladin, you're literally mostly not pressing any buttons anyways. There's 2 buttons that I press like every 8 seconds.
Do you know what we need to do, Jacob?
What?
We need to play Worms. What do you mean, You, me, Jacob, maybe Cat. Cat probably would be a cheater, but you know what? That's fine. Just a couple rounds of Worms one day. You know, it won't take very long to install. It's a pretty cheap game.
Which one?
WMD.
Should just play the one on the N64. Easy. Did you know that there's one on the N64?
No.
I think it's Armageddon. I'm pretty sure it got ported to Steam later, but there's it originally came out on N64. Pretty sure. I never had it on N64, I just happened to know about it. I think it was Nathaniel Bandy. I think he made a video on like his N64 collection. And he was showing like he talked about that game briefly, cause he has every officially licensed like North American N64 game. Like he doesn't have all of like the Japan only ones or anything like that, but he has all of the North American ones officially licensed Nintendo 64 games, every single one. And he just made a video like recently, like kind of talking about all the games and stuff.
Oh, holy fucking shit! I didn't even realize how many Worms games.
There's a fuck ton. I own one, at least one. Can you check which one I own?
Yeah, hold on. Worms Armageddon.
Because you can just like click on my profile and then search my games, right? I think that's the thing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Worms Blast, Worms Crazy Golf, Worms Pinball, Worms Rumble. Worms Rumble looks like it's the new one.
That sounds like a mobile game if I ever heard of one.
I'm trying to see if I can't find any gameplay of it. I think Worms. Nope, it's just 3D graphics. Looks like the environment does not get damaged anymore, which was sad.
What? That's like...
Worms, yeah, I know.
Is it in 3D as well, or is it just 2.5D? Like, you know what I mean? Where like, is it from a 3D perspective? Like the game plays entirely different, or is it just...
The gameplay is similar, it's just minus the destructive environments and like some really, I mean, okay looking 3D graphics. I apparently am the one that owns Worms Rumble.
Yeah, just click on my profile, and then I think if you could like show all games, and then there's a search bar, and just type Worms and see what comes up.
Okay, Worms Revolution is the one that you own.
Oh.
And I didn't do that, I just like typed in Worms into the Steam search bar and like was just looking at all the Worms games, also checking for... I think WMD is the most popular one if I'm not mistaken, but it's still $30 fucking dollars. What the hell? The rest of the franchise is on sale, but WMD is not. Worms Rumble, which released in 2020, is, yeah, it's 2.5D arena shooter battle royale multiplayer. Battle royale? Okay. Mostly negative recent reviews.
Yeah. Sounds like Worms have gone down the shitter, huh?
Oh. It's real time.
Why?
It's basically just a 2.5D arena shooter.
That's cringe. They to be fair, so many Worms games doesn't need to really exist anyways. I will say that. Like the kind of Worms game that we know and love, like they don't need to make so many of those, to be fair. The ones that we had were already okay.
Yeah, like,
you can just keep playing that.
I feel like a new one once every 5 years with like some updated graphics and like, you know, adding a bunch of different maps and maybe map creation options in the game, and like, you know, there are things you could do with like a every 5 year.
But they should stick to sprite-based stuff. Like, I mean, not even like trying to necessarily look retro. There's games that are like, wait, what is this? Huge.
It's huge.
Yeah, there's a mace that just dropped.
It's.
Wait, did I not win that?
It's huge.
Wait. Oh, okay. Someone hadn't rolled on there. Yeah, I just got a big weapon upgrade.
Was that a banana in your inventory?
Yeah. Tel Ebim Banana. Restores 243 health for the course of 21 seconds.
Should you not like go spend time stockpiling healing items and food and stuff?
Well, food you can only use out of combat. And I don't know, I'm actually gonna sell all my food except one kind so that it can stack. I have some bread. I don't know, it's fine. I don't really need it because I can heal, right? So I don't really need food because I just get drinks instead, and then I can just refill my mana with drinks and then just heal myself. But I have battle consumables, right? Like I have potions and I have bandages. So, but yet again, since I can heal myself, I have them as like a backup. Like if I'm out of mana and I really need like a last second heal, but I try to not, you know, put myself in that situation if I can help it. Plus, I have Divine Protection as well, you know. I can just press this button, and I can't take any damage for 8 seconds, and I can just run away like a little bitch. So, it's a 5-minute cooldown. And I also have Lay on Hands, which will heal me to max HP, but it'll consume the rest of any mana I have. And that is also an hour cooldown. But so basically, I have a lot of... I'm OP in terms of survivability. There's a lot of shit I can do to just keep myself alive. Are you like actually watching? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was watching, yeah, but I mean I've stepped away from my computer for a moment.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know, our rotations get slightly more complex at like the very high levels, but in retail or in classic, I mean, it's you just stand and hit. I mean, that's pretty much the game. You stand around and swing your weapon.
Well, I mean, Jacob, like, no offense, but that's like most MMOs.
Nah. Like retail WoW and Final Fantasy 14, you're doing a lot more than just sitting and autoing. You have a very complex rotation on most classes. You're fucking pressing like 500 actions per second. Not really, but I don't know. Some classes are very, like, you're pressing a lot of fucking buttons very fast if you're doing your location correctly. Yeah. In retail WoW, like if you play something like Monk, holy shit. Monk is like crazy.
Button press.
Yeah, crazy button press. I mean, it kind of is in Final Fantasy as well. It's been toned down a little bit recently, but like during the early days of like Shadowbringers and Stormblood and stuff, like that was one of the most like fucking button mashy classes because you had this thing called Grease Lightning, where it's like every time you got like a auto or a skill, I think it's every time you did like a weapon skill, you got a stack of Grease Lightning. And it increase your, or decrease the time of your GCD, right? So you'd just keep getting stacks, and your GCD would be like fucking almost a second, and you just go super fucking fast. But they've definitely Grease Lightning doesn't work like that anymore. They removed that entirely, and it's just like a trait. Your GCD is just a little bit faster than other classes, but there's no like building it up anymore. It's just gone. But yeah. Okay, would you be interested in playing something like New World? Or, I don't know. Bit different style of MMO. I've never played New World.
I haven't either. I'm fine.
You're fine.
I mean, yeah, I do that.
Oh, okay. It goes on sale every now and then. Maybe I'll pick it up if it goes on sale again.
Yeah. That's probably what we should do is just wait till one of them goes on sale and then just like decide if we're interested in what's on sale. You know?
Yeah, I mean, Dragonflight was just on sale.
Yeah.
It might still be. It was only like $10 off though. But it was enough for Jacob to pick it up, even though he bought the game and a sub and he's not really even playing it. I'm just like, was that worth his money? I don't know. And I get why he's not playing it. He's just been having like I think he's been having like a rough week or two of like not being able to sleep properly, and he's just completely out of it the whole time. I don't know if that's anything related to like the thing that he came in here earlier for, but so he hasn't really been wanting to play it.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. I know why she married him.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a video of this professional arm wrestler who has 19-inch in diameter forearms.
Wait. I need to process something else you just said. There's professional arm wrestlers?
Yeah, not enough to like make a living off of arm wrestling though. It's just like something people do.
Okay.
Okay.
Do people like gamble over arm wrestling? Is that a thing?
Maybe.
Okay. Anyways, sorry.
So anyway, he has hands large enough to grab basketballs with, and his forearms are 19 inches in circumference.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so I was watching that, and then I like saw him raise his hand and looked at his finger and went, "Yeah, I know exactly why this chick married him. Definitely couldn't be to do with the like fucking finger that looks like it's 8 inches long and like fucking 2 inches in diameter. You know."
Yeah. How did I end up with those? Okay. My inventory is full. Just drop something cheap.
Man, it really just like Apple just really thinks that its consumers are idiots. I mean, the Apple ad I just watched was like, oh, hey, do you know you'll still be able to use most of your favorite apps from an iPhone? Really? Just download it from the App Store and log in using the same information you always use. It's as simple as that. It's like, Apple, basic that's basic technology, okay?
Yeah. By the way, you know what's fun? There's no maps for inside of the dungeon. Like the game, there isn't an in-game map for the dungeon.
Yeah.
They didn't add that until like Wrath of Lich King.
Seems kind of obvious in hindsight.
Yeah. So that means that no official maps exist for these dungeons. Oh fuck.
Weird.
There's an add-on that like has a map that's drawn, but it's not like an interactive one. You know what I mean? Like it's not, doesn't like, you don't open it and it shows like the where you are in the dungeon. You know, it's just like a picture of, so like that exists, but I'm gonna be honest, it does not help me at all if I'm trying to tank in Classic. I just get fucking lost the whole time. But thankfully, I'm just playing DPS, so, you know, just follow them around. I mean, I kind of know my way around this one, but some of the later ones that I've only run it like once or twice, it's like, yeah. You can only run them once in, oh yeah. You can only run them once in hardcore, but I've definitely done these a couple times when I was leveling the first time through on like GBC and stuff. Probably ran them more than once. Dude, I wish I had bigger bags. I don't even know what. I think in vanilla the biggest bag is probably 14 slots.
Yeah, I wish you had bigger fun bags too.
And I think so you can have 4 of those. In retail we're up to 36 slot bags right now, I think. This is the biggest. And you can have 4 of those.
What is that? 1, 2, yeah, okay.
Huh?
Nothing.
Ooh, that was a nasty crit. Holy shit. Did 153 damage with that auto.
Yeah.
That makes me nut. Ooh, nice. That's a nice belt. I'm going to need on that. I want the belt. Give me belt. Walk near and rested should target. Wait, do all these people actually play with rested EXP? Damn. Imagine paying $25 for an add-on when you could just use Google. That's ridiculous. So there's a popular add-on called Rested EXP, and basically what it does is there's a bunch of different settings for it, but you can basically have like a little in-game guide where, and there's even a hardcore mode for it, where it'll tell you like based on your class and race and like where are you, and like if you start from level 1, it'll tell you like exactly what quests you should pick up and like all the information you need to know about them. And it's like it's basically it will give you like an efficient like speed leveling guide right inside of the game. But it costs $25. You have to buy it from their website. And it's just like, yeah, I'm good. Because, I mean, I have Questy. It just shows the quests and like where they are and stuff. I just kind of look at stuff that is around the level I want to do stuff at, and I just go over there and do the damn quests. And if I get confused about anything, I could just fucking Google it. I don't know why you would pay $25 for that. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Why would you pay $25 for an add-on?
I don't know. It kind of depends.
And it's just guides. It's just like a guide that you can read inside of the game. That's all it is. That's what it does. So I guess like the point of it is like maybe the idea is that it's like buying a strategy guide, but instead of getting a book, you're just buying an add-on that shows inside of the game. But I don't know. It's still weird to me.
Strategy guide though.
Yeah, but for actually playing the game, you know, it is more convenient for... You know what, that's what they should do. They should sell physical strategy guides, but then you also get, like, the ability to download the add-on as well. Like, it comes with, like, maybe, like, a code in the cover of the book, and then you, like, put that into their website, and they give you the download. You know?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, in my mind... a lot of people.
But it seems like a lot of people just have that. I'm like, huh. Interesting. And oh yeah, by the way, I should have mentioned, it's not just like, oh, you pay $25 once and that's for like all versions of WoW. The $25 is like per version of WoW. Like they have a separate one, so you buy one for like vanilla, and there's a separate one for Wrath, and there's a separate one for retail. That are all $25 each.
Seems stupid to me.
Yeah, I know. I think it's stupid too. I don't use it. There's no point. I don't get it. Anything that you could possibly be confused about, because there are some like weird quests where if you don't like intricately read the thing, just looking at questing won't give you enough information. But whenever if I ever run into a quest like that, I just fucking like read the quest, and if I'm still confused, I just Google it. I don't really see why you need. I don't know. Doesn't this guy have a fear? Something? Forget it. Chained bolt. Oh, he has chained bolt. I interrupted one of them. Yeah, he's almost dead. Tail spy dagger? Damn. Fuck. Wait, is this hunter, is he using daggers? He's using like a two-handed sword. Yeah, we have a survival hunter, by the way, which is kind of funny. It's the melee spec for hunter. Is there normally a survival hunter is like historically bad, but I don't know. I don't know, it's classic WoW. He can play whatever the fuck he wants, he'll be fine. But
yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know much about it.
But in retail, though, Survival Hunter is so bad that you will never like. So the group finder by default doesn't really, it'll show what class you are, but it doesn't show what spec you are. A lot of times, if you get invited and then they find out you're a Survival Hunter, you're getting kicked immediately. Like no tolerance, because Survival Hunter is so fucking bad, you're just griefing. You're probably gonna do less damage than like the healer. It's just fucking okay, that's probably a bit overreacting, but it's just like worse than any other melee spec in the game, and just does less damage than the other two hunter specs. It's just worse. And it doesn't bring any extra utility that the other hunter specs have, because they all have the same utility. You know what I mean? It's like there's no reason to play it over any of the other hunter specs in retail, which is a problem. They should buff it, so maybe that people will play it. But I don't know. I don't think they said they're really doing anything for this patch. It's coming up, but they're about to rework Ret Paladin, so maybe Survival Hunter next time. I don't know. I almost think the only reason anyone actually plays Survival Hunter is like as a challenge or something.
I mean, yeah, all sorts of people find different things fun.
Yeah, they're doing a challenge, which people find fun. I think that's the only reason they would play it. Like I bet there's a YouTuber out there who is like doing a 0 to Keystone Master Survival Hunter challenge, some shit like that. I bet that exists. Let's see how many groups I can get declined to because I play Survival Hunter. Yeah, I don't know. Like, every other spec in the game, there's ones that are definitely better than others, but for the most part, unless you're doing some super, super high key, most people don't really care if you're playing like a slightly off spec. But Survival Hunter is like the exception. That's the one that people get really angry about. You can play like Elemental Shaman and people won't really care that much. Or like Arcane Mage, people probably won't be that upset. But fucking Survival Hunter. People are outraged.
Neat. Well, I think it's time for me to go to bed, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to watch me die in this dungeon because you know I have
sleep. Like
I have any like thinking of like somehow we're gonna die because even though it's been going perfectly fine this whole time, I don't even know why I would think that we'd die at this point. But anyways, all right. Have a good one, buddy. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow if you're on in the afternoon and stuff.
Are you going to work tomorrow?
No. We might play some WoW or something tomorrow, since
Oh,
it's already
yeah.
downloaded and I've got a sub whether I want it or not.
Yeah.
Night, man.
All right. Good night.
What the fuck am I seeing right now?
What are you seeing right now?
I think I just saw a mouse crawl across my floor.
Oh. Did you?
Well, if I did, he's about to take a nap tonight. Alright, I'll see you.
Oh, actually, one thing I'll say.
No.
If you do want to play tomorrow, I don't remember. If you have a character that's like past level 10, then don't bother with this. But if you want to make a new character, because I want to make a character that's like gonna start in somewhere else because I want to play a class I haven't played. If you wake up before me, feel free to like make a character and get past the tutorial area, because the character I'm gonna make is gonna start at level 10, past the tutorial thing. So if you do, yeah, just if you end up getting on early and you want to give it a go, feel free.
Yeah. Alright, night, man.
Alright, good night.